Hi, Melissa.
How you doing? Who's Mary? That's right. I'm Mary.
The topography also goes down towards the Mediterranean. Graphically, I want you to see that you're on a mountain range of mountains. Now, the mountains that you see on the right side, your right side, of Jerusalem, are the mountains of the Mount of Olives, where you see the cemetery. Can you all see it? And that's where the first tower is on the right. There's a middle tower, a square tower, which is a hospital, Arab hospital, also on the Mount of Olives. Farthest tower on the left is the Hebrew University, where Mount Scotus University, which was sort of where I'm pointing. You'll see some red rooftops. Just beyond the red rooftops.
This is Machpelat, and Bonnie just lit a candle for Sarah.
And then each there's one, Sarah, the baby, and then
Do you have my camera?
yeah. Yitzhak and Rebecca.
So this is Hebron and Machpelat. They, Michael and I can't go in, right, Michael?
Right.
So there's the stairway we just came up, and that's the entrance where everybody's going in. And Mom is going. Michael, what are the people saying about this?
He's calling them all to prayer, so they pray, would he please stop? Please! They're praying.
It's a nice neighborhood. What do you think these houses go for? I think the Tomb of Abner is probably expensive.
You can tell them to shut the... Sikha.
What's that?
Autobus.
Murphy playing, having a T-shirt that said Mumford, and it became the most popular. I went back for the 40th high school reunion
I see the light.
in November of '86.
You're
It's
on.
quite a revelation. The guy that made it the highest, the most famous,
Goodbye.
Michael. He
I want to see
he
everybody else
produces
here.
Good Morning America. And he's married
Thanks for being
to
around.
Joan London.
Is he Jewish?
He's Jewish.
Well, he was married to Joan.
He's married to Joan London?
Isn't that the one that's getting divorced with the messy divorce?
Wait a minute, Joan London is on,
Good Morning America?
Yeah, they're having
Yes.
a very messy
Oh,
divorce.
really?
A very
Yes.
messy
and
divorce.
he's from where?
Wow. Detroit, Mumford High School. He's
Is
the
Joan
one that made
London
it the
Jewish?
most. No.
So that's what happens when you marry a Jew.
He
No.
was using heroin.
Yes.
Yeah, oh boy, it's, you haven't been back in the States.
Yeah, it's a big, big,
To the max.
messy divorce. She's fooling around some Canadian diplomat.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's terrible. Poor Michael. Wow. Wow, that's too bad. He got sacked from the mic.
So Amy, what do you mother?
What?
What would you like to say to your mom?
Oh, are you taking me now?
Right now.
Oh, hi, Mom. I missed you. I'm having a great time.
So tell her the truth. Are you really classes? Are you really going to classes?
I went to class this morning because,
Wait. I'm gonna read this. No.
She can do this? Sure.
We'll let her see. Of course.
Oh,
Send her a message. It's free.
okay. I miss you, and
London, she takes pictures. Michael and
I am trying to share as much as possible with you what I'm learning. And thank you for your support.
That's really nice. She's really going to
And
classes.
Michael's leaving.
Yeah, but where's
You can
Michael?
make him chicken.
Wait a minute. We'll go soup. Where's Michael going?
Chicken.
But we're going, Michael.
I'm going to New York.
Oh, he's been practicing.
Yeah, that's right. What?
Yeah? So where are you going to go in New York?
The Upper West Side.
West Side?
Right.
I saw you there.
You saw me there?
I saw it.
We were having coffee talk, I think.
Like butter.
So you going there for vacation?
Going there to... All right, come on. I told you 100 times already.
I'm gonna have.
Wait, ask him, Michael, are you glad to see Mom and Dad leave?
Who's leaving? I'm leaving.
Oh, that's right.
Tell the truth, he's going to a lot for the winter.
Am I on tape?
Yes.
Oh, because of Michael, because he went away and he stayed just like I did. And I had no idea what he was doing here. He comes back, gives me an application. I don't fill it out. I get lazy. I figured, how am I going to get enough money? He wakes me up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Did you fill out the application? I said, no.
Where did he call you from?
Israel.
What though?
The fellowships.
Oh.
And then he hung up, and I felt so bad. I couldn't get a hold of him. Faxed it. Filled it out, faxed it.
Well, I said goodbye first.
Did you really
Yeah.
fax it?
Yeah. I
Wow.
faxed it to New York.
I know. I remember I was right there. Michael called. He says she's a flight. Never sent it in.
I was like a zombie the whole day. I was like, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. And I don't know. Then it all came together. Divine inspiration.
Wow, that's great.
Now it's on record forever. It's my fault.
So Philip, you came here from Washington?
Yeah,
Yeah. How old were you?
9.
9. You didn't have much choice, did you?
No.
They smuggled you in?
Something like that.
Yeah. Must have been tough. Did you speak Hebrew before you got here?
I knew how to read and write. I mean,
Oh. Psst.
we went to a Jewish school, so there was no
Yeah.
problem with that.
Yeah.
And
Was it the same Hebrew?
no,
No, it wasn't.
no. I mean, the first day of school, all the kids in the class were like, "Ma shimcha," and like, "What in the world is me?" I was taught, "Ma Hashem Shilcha." But you get used to it.
Yeah.
You get used to it. I'm not saying I'm not going to get back to the States.
Yeah.
It's still very, very tempting.
So what are you doing now?
Well, I just recently finished the Army.
Are you in the
And
Army already? How was that?
that was pretty hard. It's not that
What were you
easy.
doing?
Nothing so special. It was as they call it, jobnik.
You're a jobnik?
Where were you at?
What does a jobnik mean?
A jobnik.
Just means I'm doing whatever they want me to do?
Desk man.
No, it just means you're not a fighter, basically.
Mhm.
It has its advantages. I was home every day, and it was
So
very
you were
good.
right here
How
in
did you
Jerusalem?
become a jobnik?
Yeah. How?
Did you choose or did you like?
Did you just like, whenever you shot, you missed the target? Is that what you
No,
Oh.
no. I sort of convinced them that I was not for, come back.
there or was
No, very
Still
straight
in the
3
Army.
years. Hesder's worse, it's 5 years.
there with Hester you're not learning in the middle?
True, but it's harder. I mean, I'm not 100% into learning, so it went that way. So I did it, I finished, and I'm looking for a job. or something to get into.
They got good jobs in some of the yeshivas. Yeah, no, they pay for learning. You didn't know that? You get big rewards.
That's when you're mad.
So you gotta get away.
And what are you doing here, lady?
I'm saying goodbye to my son
Okay.
for a short time. hopefully. See him soon.
You don't live in New York.
No, last night.
No, we live in
You're
LA.
gonna see him if he's gonna be in New York.
They got these telephones with pictures.
Details. They really do. I hear what's happening now.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
Well, he's trying out maybe.
People don't have to write anymore then.
Maybe I'll try. So what are you doing here?
I come here to have the delicious treats and beverages.
Larry, you know what? I don't even remember. How did you get here? How did they find you at Esha Torah?
Well, it all started.
What happened? I was working in television and film in New York, and it was something missing. Something missing. It was life wasn't just having a car and vacations and apartments and running around all day. And I was going up to the train station one day, and a fellow grabs me. He says, "Excuse me," he says, "I'm a Jew for Jesus." so I said to him, "Well, move out of my way. I'm a Jew late for work."
Really?
So I realized at that point, after I said that, like, what did it mean? You know, what did I was that I was a Jew? I went to Hebrew school, but I didn't know anything about it. And I went. My friend got me to go to Discovery, so I did a one-day Discovery. Monty Berger was there. I don't know if you're familiar with him. And he just blew me away. It was just something. I didn't sleep that whole night. I started reading the 9 questions and started thinking about it. And then I get a call one day from this rabbi that I gave you the number of. And he says, "I heard you went to Discovery." I said, "Yeah." He says, "Did you have a good time?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, we're looking to get money for more people to come and enjoy Discovery." I told him I didn't have much money. So he says, "All right, so why don't you come over to my house for Shabbos?" So I'm like, yeah, I'll take your name and number, like I was going to call him. So he gives me his name, and I put it away in my drawer, and that's what was there. And I thought about calling this person, but I didn't. Then my friend said, there's a class given once a week where young Jewish singles get together and they learn. They learn things that are important in your life. So I said, all right, I'll give it a try. So I went down there, and this all of a sudden this fellow stands up and he says his name, and I'm thinking, where do I know this name from? Where do I know this name from? So I stand up, there's about 30 people there. I said, "You're the one who called me at work," because no one could get me work. It's like all these secretaries, all these people, and I'm working in an editing room. So I said, "You wanted to get money from me." So he says, "Did you give any?" "No." I said, "And then you wanted me to come to your house for Shabbos." So he says, "Well, did you come?" So I decided to go to his house, and after that, it was...
You got the money eventually.
I went to... It was Yitz Grieman, Rav Yitz Grieman, who studied here for about 7 years. And I just saw something beautiful in his family. Him, his wife, his child, and there's something that you didn't need a lot of money, and you just with a lot of love, and it was something special in a Torah life that I was just thinking about my Jewishness. And then he was in the car trying to convince somebody to come to Israel one day. This was about 3 months after that. And he's trying to convince this guy that he was trying to convince for a year. And then he turns around to me jokingly, he says, so when are you going? So I thought of that, and I said, how about 3 months? And 3 months later I came.
Wow.
Did you plan on staying? Or?
Yeah.
Really? What did your family say? What did they say?
They miss me and they wish I was home, but they understand what I'm doing, and are very supportive.
Oh,
Very lucky.
that's great.
Yeah.
You are lucky.
So
Usually they say it's not a place for a Jewish boy.
is your family related? So they haven't, have you been home since?
Yeah, I just went home for 3 weeks for the summer. My parents are keeping a kosher home, and my mother lights candles Friday night.
So then they are related.
They're starting to do things slowly. I think it's a good thing.
You sent them an art school sitter, right?
No, when I went home, I brought a whole bunch of stuff, and I just happened to conveniently leave it there. like a challah cover and a challah board and wine glasses and NCSY benchers. And tapes and books, and I just happened to leave them there.
That's cute. And naturally, knowing the halachas, they didn't touch them because they were your property. Right?
All right, well, Michael, you should have a good trip. Safe trip.
Thanks.
You should come back really soon.
Yeah. You should love New York tremendously, but realize it's not Eretz Israel, and know that your love of Israel is deeper and longer and wider. And find the love of your life either in New York or back here.
Amen. So I'll make a deal. When you want to come back here, I'll come back and work, and you study, and we'll split the profits.
That's what we've been doing.